Welcome to this episode of Think About It podcast. My name is Brenda Brombacher, and I'm the director of the McNair Center for Entrepreneurship and Free Enterprise here at Houston Christian University. And I'm so excited to be here with a special guest, Glen from the Greater Houston Partnership. So Glen, welcome to our campus.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Super exciting. So tell me a little more about your role at the Greater Houston Partnership. What do they do? And maybe the partnership that we're about to embrace this year.
Yeah, certainly. So my role is the Director of Education Policy at Greater Houston Partnership. So I focus on K through 12 higher education and then how all that blends into workforce development. And at Greater Houston Partnership, we are the principal business organization for the city of Houston or the Houston region. We have over 900 member companies and we serve the 12-county Houston region. And our goal is to make sure that Houston is a great place to work and to live and to build a business.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. And what is that relationship with universities here in Houston? How many partners do you have? And I mean, we're one of them, but.
Yeah, no, we have relationships with all the universities in Houston, whether that's higher education or community colleges or technical colleges. We have relationships with all of them. From the business perspective, we need that entire higher education ecosystem to be functioning at a high level in order to make sure our workforce that we need is working at the best it can.
Absolutely, and right now in this economic time, you keep hearing the scary of like maybe a recession is hitting, and our students keep asking us as faculty and staff, it's like, oh, would I find a job? So this is an amazing initiative that I want you to share with our students with Partner Up. What is that?
Yeah. So Partner Up is a program that we are so excited to be rolling out right now. What Partner Up is, it's a first of its kind intensive mentorship program that GHP has invested in to make sure that the workforce that we need in the future is being developed properly, and also to provide opportunities for students to learn some of the skills that they're going to need in order to be successful getting out into their careers.
And like, how does that work? Is it like mentoring? Do they get an internship? What is it that it's part of the program? Yeah,
so what happens is mentors and mentees sign up and they do a matching survey to figure out what their interests are, what majors they have, their personal goals, things like that. They're matched up based on that compatibility, and they will have a 12-week opportunity to meet each other about twice a month and just talk about things. There's all different kinds of ways that mentors and mentees can approach this. They can talk about just getting to know each other. They can talk about academics and how to study. They can talk about how to narrow down what careers you want to pursue. So there's different ways that you can do it. It's really up to the mentors and mentees. We just want to make sure that both are getting what they need out of the program.
And the cool part is like you get to see and understand the real world business of your career. Like I wish I had this when growing up, you know, it's like I wanted international business, but what exactly did that mean? I didn't know. So what is this part of the mentorship? Like how do they sign up?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I'm also very jealous of these students that are able to take advantage of this opportunity right now. There's really nothing like hearing from people who are in the field already and asking them how they got to where they are, some of the hurdles that they faced and how they overcame those challenges. There's really nothing like hearing directly from them on how to get to where they are. So if students would like to join this opportunity, it's very simple. You can go to houston.org/partnerup. You can look there, and we'll also put that link in the description of the video. And also my email address, which is gaustin@houston.org. We'll also have that in the description of the video. And if you'd like to be a part of it, whether you're a student or if you're faculty, staff, or alumni of Houston Christian University, reach out to me. I can help you get onboarded. And do that soon, because February 1st is when we're going to start matching the mentors with the mentees so that we can launch on February 7th and start having actual meetings between mentors and mentees.
Wow, that's like coming up quickly. I mean, it's next week is February.
Coming up soon. Yeah.
And then tell us more about like GHP. I mean, this service is usually not free, but it is going to be free for our faculty, staff, and students.
Right. There is absolutely zero financial commitment for the mentors or for the mentees for this program. We want it to be accessible to all, and we didn't want the barriers of finances to get in the way of this workforce development opportunity.
That's amazing. Why do you think it's important for a student to sign up for this type of program?
Yeah, so there are a few different reasons why it'd be beneficial for a student to be a part of Partner Up. like we already mentioned, you'll be gaining those soft skills to help you really accelerate your career and be ready day one. But also you're going to be expanding your network, and you're going to be meeting people who can open doors for you as you pursue a career and as you matriculate through your professional journey. So, and then also for mentors, it's beneficial because definitely you get to give back to the community. And you know, I have mentors myself, and what they tell me is that they've got all the promotions they've ever hoped for, and now they're at a point in their career where they just want to give back and help the younger generation come up and kind of get to where they are. And beyond that, it's an opportunity for them to source talent and see the next generation that's coming up. And if they see someone they like, then they have a great opportunity to bring them in and make them a part of their company.
Yeah, and I'm sure our students get to hear this in classroom. It's like definitely get it as a mentor or look into creating a LinkedIn profile, for example. But you know, as a student, I keep hearing, I keep hearing from the student body, it's like, well, I don't know anybody in the industry, or it's really hard to network. Will they be learning that through this program?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it's interesting, you know, students say they want the networks. We also hear from companies, they want the networks with the students as well. So this is really going to bridge that gap, and it's going to bring the people who want to meet the students and who want to meet that emerging generation of workforce talent with the actual workforce talent that's coming up. So we really are excited about how this is going to bridge that gap and bring these two groups together.
Yeah, because in class you learn the skills, you learn the content, but it's that soft skills that in the workforce that nobody really prepares you until you're there.
That's right. And we all know how to read, we all know how to write, but
we hope.
We definitely hope. But do you know how to network? Do you know how to handle yourself, like at a restaurant, for example, like at a business meeting? Do you know the way to email so that your tone comes off in a professional manner? So there are a lot of different skills that you'll never learn in a book. There's really no way to just research your way and figure out how to do that. You really need to experience it, or you need to ask someone who's done it before, and they can kind of guide you around the landmines that can be out there when you're navigating the professional space.
Give us like an example of like what those landmines might be. I'm putting you on the spot. Like, what have you heard maybe from the network?
Sure, an example of a landmine. Well, I come from, my background is in politics, and I can give you a simple one from there. Dress, and there are all different opinions on what professional dress is. But you know, you can think you're being professionally dressed in one area, and then maybe that certain boss doesn't like a certain thing. I've heard things as small as you know, no exposed arms, or we want collars on everything. You know, there's different things that people prefer, and it's really helpful if you can talk to a mentor, because they can tell you, you know, I used to work there, or in this industry, this is what's expected. So another thing is using people's first names. In some industries, you must address them as Mr., Mrs., Doctor, things like that, or by their title. And in some industries, everyone goes by the first name. That's just kind of the code in that industry. So it really depends.
That happened to me. In fact, I would, you know, say Mr., Mrs., you know, my first career, and I was in the East Coast, and when I did that, my supervisor said, please do not say Mr. I just feel older.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't know, because I mean, it's just from that conversation, so I felt embarrassed and awkward.
Yeah. Should have had a mentor.
I know, right? Where are my mentors?
Exactly.
I need Mentor Collective. So
there you go.
This is through a third party. The initiative itself is Partner Up. It is the modules and the connection is online through Mentor Collective. And so can you tell us a little bit more about them?
Yeah, so Mentor Collective is a fantastic partner. They are a nationally recognized leader in implementing and designing these exact type of large-scale, scalable mentorship programs. So they are really the engine that is driving the operation, and they're handling so many things, whether it's the onboarding, the matching surveys, the data collection at the end, so we can track the progress of the mentors and the mentees. They're handling it all, and we're really glad to have them as a partner.
Great, and this is nationwide, but or just local here?
Mentor Collective operates nationwide, but they're handling this regional opportunity for us.
Great, and will the students get to connect with other students from other universities, or is it really just between them and the mentor? It's
really between the students and the mentor, but since all the universities are a part of the program, or expect to be a part of the program by the time we launch, there may be some opportunities to learn from some other students that are involved.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. And how long is the program?
Yeah, so the program is going to be 12 weeks long, and
Okay.
that is, and how that's broken down is there's roughly 2 meetings per month. Those can be virtual or in person, just depending on what the mentor and the mentee want to do. The idea is for this to be as flexible as possible, so that it can be as comfortable as possible for people to participate.
And this is open to all students, or
Yes.
is there a limit?
There is no limit. The whole idea behind this is for it to be scalable
Yeah.
as much as it needs to be, so that we can service as many students as possible. But yeah, there is no limit, and HCU has 30 students already
Whoop, whoop,
enrolled,
thank
which
you.
we're happy about that, excited about that. But also, I want to let folks listening know that faculty, staff, and alumni also have an opportunity to be mentors. So no matter what field you're in, no matter what stage of your career you're in, you can be a mentor. All we ask is that you take a 1-hour kind of a prep course that Mentor Collective puts together just to kind of train the mentors on how to be mentors. So we welcome all wherever you are.
Okay, and it doesn't matter like what industry, nothing.
No,
Yeah.
and the beautiful thing about Houston is that we have such a diversity of industries here. You know, any industry you can think of, it's basically here in Houston, whether that's energy, petrochemical, technology, education, healthcare.
Yeah.
We have the whole gamut here, and the goal is to have companies from all the industries. Right now we have Boston Consulting Group, we have Shell, we have Friedkin Group, we have several major corporations that are involved. So really interesting possibilities for the students.
That's so impressive. Just to get to know somebody from your career potential or your dream job technically, and maybe getting matched through the program. That's just so great. I'm so thankful for this partnership.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you did mention about how students can sign up, but let's maybe repeat where they can sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. So to learn more, you can go to houston.org/partnerup. That'll take you to where you need to go to sign up. But also you can email me personally, and my email is gaustin@houston.org. And again, we'll put those links in the description so you can have easy access to those. But very simple to get started. The onboarding process is very simple and painless. So you'll just do a matching survey, and then based on that matching survey, that's how we'll connect you with your mentor or mentee. So
is there a deadline, or you did mention it's starting pretty soon, but is there a deadline for them to sign
so
up?
we're kicking off this semester, and the deadline is, well, we'll start matching mentors and mentees February 1st, and we'll actually start the first meetings February 7th. So if you'd like to get involved, whether you're a mentor or mentee, try to do that before February 1st so that we can include you in the matching process.
Wow, that's like super fast. So as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
As soon as you hear us here on the podcast, for sure.
That's right. No time to waste.
Yeah, well, thank you again, Glenn, so much for, thank you for coming to our campus. I know this is not the first time. Your wife did graduate from here.
That's right. She's a Husky. She is a Husky.
The Huskies. So thank you for watching this episode with us, and I hope to see a lot of students sign up, but not just the students, faculty and alumni, and also our staff. You can sign up, be a mentor. It's a way to give back into this program, into our students. I mean, if you wish you had a mentor growing up, I think you should definitely sign up. So thank you again.